All right, it's time for Torah Time Kids. If you are under the age of 11, we invite you to come up and sit down right here in front of the sanctuary because we have a special time just for you. When you get seated, you can put your hands up in the air and you can begin to get those fingers nice and loose. Yes, if you're at home, you can just stand up because I'm sure you've been sitting for a little while and you can get some of the wiggles out, and then you can raise your hands. As you get seated, make sure that you're raising your hands and you can start to move them. Good job. All right, kiddos. Start to move those fingers. Are we ready? All right. Let us pretend to be a bear and make claws with our fingers today. Rawr. All right, let's begin to move them really slowly, like we're tiptoeing with our fingers. And then let's get a little faster, and a little faster, and then as fast as possible. Can you do it faster than me? I don't think you can. I think I could beat all of you. Awesome. Perfect. Turn to your neighbor and say, Shabbat Shalom, neighbor. Turn to the other neighbor and say, Shabbat Shalom, neighbor. Good job, guys. All right. So today we're going to be talking about the commandments. But to do that, I'm going to need everybody to have eyes on me and to grab their ears. Perfect. You're going to listen for something very important in today's teaching, okay? Anytime I say the word rest, we're going to close our eyes and pretend we're resting, okay? So I'll be talking, and I'll say rest. Good job. All right, so you guys got to pay attention because anytime I say it, it's your job to do it, okay? All right. So my first question for you today is, does anybody know what the fourth commandment is? Owen wins. Yes, good job, Owen. So yes, like Owen said, the fourth commandment is to remember the Shabbat and keep it holy. Does anybody know how we remember the Shabbat? Yes. Rest. That is an important part of remembering the Shabbat. Now, it's easy to forget to rest. Sometimes we get so busy doing all of our stuff during the week that we forget that it's Shabbat, and we forget that we're supposed to be resting and having a good time. Good job. So, sometimes when it's hard, we have to come up with ways to remember the Shabbat. So one of those ways is we count our days. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And every 7 days, we have the Shabbat, and that's when we rest. That's right. Now, there's another important part of that commandment, and it says, remember to keep the Shabbat holy. Does anybody know what it means to be holy? Yes, Owen? You pray. Now, that's a good part of it. Yes. Set apart. Now, that's a really good answer. So I'm going to roll with that answer for right now. Holy means that it's something sacred and set apart for God, okay? So God says that Shabbat is holy, okay? So how do we keep the Shabbat holy? What does that mean? Any answers? Yes. Rest. That is a good answer. Any other answers? How do we keep it holy? Yes. Yes, how would we do that, Ruthie? Different foods. That's a fun way. So we make it different from the other days, right? Maybe we spend some extra time with our family. We also come to church, right? Every seventh day we come to church. That's a way that we keep it holy, and God tells us that. All right, kiddos, let's all grab our ears, and then let's move back a couple steps. Move backward. Good job. All right, so that's right. One of the ways that we keep the Shabbat holy is by coming together every week. Now, something's important here. Shabbat is something that we get excited for. We get excited to spend time with family and come to church and spend time with friends. It's a good time. We shouldn't make it about a lot of rules and we get really harsh about it. It's a joyful thing for us. The Lord created it for joy. Now, so I want you to say something with me, okay? We're going to practice being joyful about keeping the Shabbat holy, okay? I want you to repeat after me. I am blessed to rest every 7 days. I am blessed to go to church. I am blessed to spend time with God, with family, and friends. Good job, guys. All right, so does anybody remember our Shabbat song? We did it a little while ago. Does anybody remember what the Shabbat song was? Yes. Almost. It sounded like this. Shabbat Shalom. You remember that song? Okay, we're going to do that song again today, which I'm super excited for. So we can all get onto our feet, and we can begin to hop up and down. And then stop. Let's practice resting. Really get that down. Good job. All right, I think we're prepared for our Shabbat song. But first, we need to call our friends. And today, we have friends, plural. We have a lot of friends. We're going to start off with calling Miss Alexia, though, because we all know Miss Alexia, all right? So let's get our voices ready. Warm up. Are they warm? Okay, ready. Miss Alexia, where are you? Shabbat Shalom, friend. All right. We got more friends to call, though. Let's start with our next friend, Pastor Josh, all right? Pastor Josh, where are you? Shabbat Shalom, Pastor Josh. Welcome. All right, our next friend. Let's call Mr. Yomar. Oh, I got confused. Mr. Yomar, where are you? Everybody look. Where is he? Mr. Yomar, Shabbat Shalom. All right, we have another friend. All right, you ready? We're going to call Mr. George. Mr. George, where are you? Mr. George, Shabbat Shalom. All right, we have one more friend, all right? Mr. Justin. Mr. Justin, where are you? Hey, Mr. Justin, Shabbat Shalom. How are you? Good, it's good to see you. All right, kids, let's all shuffle this way a little bit so you can all see me and Mr. Justin. Now, we're going to go over some of our moves today. It's important for today's song that you have a partner, okay? So everybody find a partner, and once you find your partner, raise your hand. Okay. Selah, do you want to be partners with Mr. Fritz or Miss Eloise? How about Miss Eloise? All right, Mr. Fritz, will you come over here to the boys, and then you can join in with them? We can always do multiple partners, okay? All right, good job. So for today's song, we're going to practice building with our hands. Let's get our hands ready. Can we practice building up? Let's build down and build back up quickly. Good job. And let's just wave our hands. Because I'm awakening from my rest. Good job. All right, now the partner part. We're going to say Shabbat Shalom to our partners again, all right? So I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom, partner, and then I'm going to shake the other hand. Shabbat Shalom, partner, and then I'm going to grab both hands, and I'm going to spin them around. Good job. All right, I think that's going to be a good time. Now, we're going to get into our beds and pretend to sleep. And then we're going to wake up. All right, are you ready for today's song? Are you guys ready for today's song?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Ushers, you may serve the people.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's start with our building hands, okay?
Bim bum, bim 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 bum, bim 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 bum, bim bum, bim 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 bum, bim 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 bim.
Shabbat shalom hands with your partner.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom.
All right, let's get to our bed.
Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom.
We're gonna get faster. Ready?
Bim bam bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim
Shabbat
bim
shalom
bam.
hands.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom.
Let's get into our bed.
Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom.
Ready to go faster?
Bim bam bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim
Shabbat
bam.
shalom hands.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 Shabbat
Get into your
shalom.
beds, quick.
Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat 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 shalom.
Hey! All right, kiddos, thank you so much. Shabbat shalom. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.